So protecting us from New World screwworm is NCBA's #1 priority right now. And we are working very closely with USDA, Secretary Rollins, and even the President to make sure that we have the resources we need to keep that from coming back into the United States. We were able to eradicate it back in the 60s. We were able to push it back into South America, but it has made a return. And the only way that we can eradicate it is through sterile males. That's because the female screwworm fly only mates once. Right now they are in Mexico, about 1,000 cases. Those cases are growing, and the best way to fight it is on their territory to make sure we don't have to fight it here in Texas and beyond. So we have not had a whole lot of cooperation from the Mexican government. They need to do a better job of making sure that they are working with us, with Secretary Rollins, and with their own cattle producers to ensure that the planes that are carrying these sterile males can land and release those males out into the wild. So one of the problems we have is the planes have not been able to necessarily always land because they don't have the right paperwork, or the paperwork has been jockeyed around. If not, then those males will then die on the airplanes because they can't land. And a dead male is no use to us in our effort to try to push the screwworms back into South America. We have to produce at least 100 million screwworms a week. That is a lot of effort to get that done. There is a facility in Panama that is jointly funded by the U.S. government that is currently doing that. And we need to make sure that every single one of those 100 million is making it on the ground. But in order for us to push it back into Central and then South America, we need at least 200 million sterile males per week. And the only way we're going to be able to achieve that is to have a facility here in the United States. So Secretary Rollins and her team are looking at facilities that exist currently that can be retrofitted in order to produce these sterile males. So that way we have enough to eradicate it out of Mexico, all of Central America, and get us back to where we were, which is holding the New World screwworm flies in South America.